Here's a message to all cosplay content creators. You're well, not quite. I see so many cosplay content creators struggling with the algorithm, and you know, us included. And it can drive you crazy trying to figure out what it is that makes this machine work. And I guess you're wondering, back to 2019 in the early days of TikTok, like, why was it so easy to get attention? Why was it so easy to amass like a 50k following? And the answer is simple, even if you don't want to admit it. In fact, I even wrote an article describing to a T what is happening right now. And put simply, there was just less competition. 3 years ago, there wasn't even half the amount of TikTok users on this platform. And I noticed right around the pandemic, when everyone suddenly became a content creator, my views were bitch slapped down to HFIL. Do modern Dragon Ball fans still know what HFIL is? And the reason why my views went down so drastically is because the competition just got more difficult. It made it harder to stand out amongst a crowd of cosplayers and anime creators. There's extremely talented people out there, and that's who you're competing against. And I know you Vegetas out there are screaming at what I'm saying.
Kakarot, but this cosplayer, all he did was and then he got 1 million views.
Or even,
Kakarot, but she showed her tits and ass, and now she got 1 billion views.
has anyone ever got 1 billion views? My point is that these people are outliers. They found out what works for them, and they're just doing more of it. And at some point, a day may come where that's not enough for them either, and they'll have to start thinking of more creative ways to reach a new audience. Just because something worked for you last year doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you this year. And in the past year on TikTok, I have noticed a hit on my growth. And I thought about this so hard. Like, this is pretty much our career, you know? So if our views don't come in, we get less sales and we don't get money. So trust me when I say I have thought about this probably more than anyone else. And you've just got to realize that it's a competitive world out there. There's millions of videos. I mean, just the other day, I nearly broke a dumbbell row world record and it didn't scratch 10k views. But you can't always choose what does well either. Because I did another quick video, and last time I checked, I had 1.5 million views. The point that I'm trying to get at here is that you need to find out what works for you and just continue to do that. And when it stops working, you can't stop trying new things. You're competing with people who are giving their heart and soul to their content. You can't phone it in. And the one tactic that I can give to all of you, the mistake that I know all of you are making, is that you're not talking to the camera. Think about all the content that you watch, and I bet 95% certainty that it's somebody talking. Whether that be a comedy skit, somebody giving their anime takes, or somebody giving a tutorial on how to make sick costumes. A lot of you are hiding behind trending sounds and just doing something that's already been done. And trending sounds can be a great way to get noticed if you put your own unique spin on things. And yes, some of us are probably shadow banned, but if you're persistent enough, all these apps want, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all they want you to do is retain an audience. And if you can do that, the app will reward you. So the practical strategies I can give you: take one trending sound or skit, add your own secret sauce, and then do a secondary video where you talk about your community takes, your anime takes. Give yourself a chance to express your unique personality. Scroll back through your analytics and see if there was a video that did substantially better than all of the others. For me, that's my deadlifting character series. For Gnomes, it's basically any time she talks about how she makes these amazing wigs. And most importantly, never give up. I'm 33 years old right now, and I first started creating content on the internet when I was about 12 years old. Yeah, believe it or not, it was even Dragon Ball content too. So proportionally out of my entire life, more time was spent being a content creator than not. But if you really want it enough and keep refining what works, you will eventually hit your stride and find your audience. The thing that all of you are missing is putting more of your personality into your content. Because anyone can cosplay, but nobody can replace you.